It's not really like a military kind of thing. I would say it's more similar to just playing like dodgeball or like a snowball fight or something like that, as opposed to like I'm using a gun. We got into paintball pretty early on into the sport. My brother started playing and my father back in 1985. It was actually called a survival game back then, and it was more like just woods ball and scenario kind of stuff. The first paintball guns were actually used for like marking cattle and trees, and then people decided it was more fun to shoot them at each other. Like the higher levels of paintball, they fly around the country to play in tournaments where they can win big prizes. They do formats of either 5 players on 5 players with a flag in the middle, or 2 flags and during 7 on 7, and it takes a lot of strategy. A lot of people compare it to basically chess with guns.
Typical 5-man team is 2 guys in the back directing everything, letting know, like putting paint on the opponents, making sure our guys in the front are safe. Then you usually have 1 big guy and 2 guys up front that are small, fast, get into tight spots, and just shoot people. It's impossible to win this game, not as a team.
I got involved in paintball when I was 8 years old, so growing up my entire life, it's been just paintball, paintball, paintball. And when I got out of school and I had the chance with my brothers to open up the indoor arena, basically we wanted to do whatever we could to make the coolest place possible, the safest and most fun environment for new players to get into it and enjoy the sport as much as we did growing up.
It's really the family aspect of it, and the competition in it is incredible. The teams I played on have always been more of a family than a team. Like, we always hung out, did everything together. I just loved it and I lived it, and that was it. Traveled all over the country doing it.
Just try to be the best indoor paintball field we can be. There's not that many indoor paintball fields across the country. We've probably been one of the longest running ones too. There hasn't been that many that have stuck around. You ask us any questions about paintball, we know the answer to like 99.9% of them, which is pretty cool. Pride ourselves on being one of the best.